Tonight, roll with it, an epic reunion tour for the hundreds of thousands of Oasis fans descending on Edinburgh this weekend.
I cannot wait!
100 out of 10.
1,000 out of 10.
Can't wait. Spent months and months trying to get tickets.
Absolutely buzzing, eh?
Absolutely
We've been waiting
buzzing.
all year.
It's been years since I've seen them, so looking forward to the night.
Live at Murrayfield as thousands of fans make their way through the gate for the first night in the Scottish leg of Oasis tour. Slides away.
In sport, the Hibs boss David Gray says they're in a fantastic position after their win in Belgrade. And meet Yogi, the 6-week-old kitten who has already used up one of his 9 lives. I'm John Mackay. This is the STV News at 6. Good evening. More than 70,000 people are packing into Murrayfield for this evening's Oasis gig. It's the first of 3 nights and could be the biggest ever concert held in Scotland. Some fans have travelled thousands of miles and spent thousands of pounds to be there. We'll be live at the stadium with the latest, but first our senior reporter Gordon Cree has been following the build-up to the big event.
Even in the middle of this morning, Murrayfield was already getting mad for it.
On the Oasis, on the Gordon Cree. Oasis is my life, listening to all my life. It's the reason I play guitar. So.
You're not old enough.
Yeah, I was here in 2009.
Really?
Yeah,
How old were you then?
30-year-old now, so I was 14 when I last seen them.
So how do you think the experience tonight is going to be different from that then?
It's got to be a lot. I don't know. I think it's just a lot more anticipation now. Because we went away, I was never really sure if we were coming back, and like. As I say, it means so much to so many people.
I think I'm just looking forward to everybody singing every word of every song and just the atmosphere and the nostalgia and everything.
This couple have flown in from New York.
Oasis has always been my favourite band. When they announced their tour was coming back, it was only the UK and Dublin dates, so I had to get here.
And for you, how much does it mean to you to be here today?
It's more him than me, yeah.
All right. So
yeah, I just follow along.
Has he told you how much this is costing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What would you think about that?
I'm fine with it.
Yeah. How much is it costing?
Well, let's see. I think it was like £400 for the tickets the night they went on sale, and then we're staying at a hotel, and then we're going to London next week, so it's an expensive trip.
As fans flooded through Haymarket Station, ScotRail was getting into the mood and is confident of getting everyone where they need to be in the next few days.
Every carriage we have available is out on the network, so there should be plenty of space for people. Our advice is check before you travel, take a look at the website and app. There will be queuing systems in place, but please be patient and listen to the staff on the ground.
Murrayfield is no stranger to big concerts the last few years. It's played host to Beyoncé, Harry Styles and Taylor Swift, but everyone here is telling me this is going to be the biggest of them all. From merchandise to food and accommodation, lots of money is being spent. Some analysts have said it could bring in 130 million.
Those mega events bring tangible monetary benefits to the businesses and to the council, local council. So there is certainly benefit of having those big events. The question is, how do we manage them so there are not interruptions and interferences to a local community?
As road closures and parking restrictions go in, there is an element of added disruption at a time the city is already hosting the festivals.
Big names like Oasis, they set their dates months and years in advance. And of course, the other issue in this case is Murrayfield's availability, which is limited. It's not ideal, but it's what we've got to work with, and that's what we do. We work with it.
As for the impact, experts say last time Oasis played here, it was truly seismic.
So what we're actually seeing is the impact of people jumping up and down in time with the music. And it's also important to say that there's no actual earthquakes being generated. It's just this energy of, the impact on the ground.
Tonight's sure to generate plenty of memories for the album. Gordon Cree, STV News, Murrayfield.
Well, one of those there tonight is our entertainment reporter Laura Boyd, and Oasis reference coming up. She's electric. Laura, what's the story?
Well, John, thank you for that. Yes, the gates opened just over an hour ago and thousands of fans have been rolling in so far for what is definitely maybe going to be the greatest gig of their lives as Oasis return to the Scottish stage for the first time in 16 years now. They're supported by Richard Ashcroft and Cass, so for so many it's a trip down memory lane. But what we also found out earlier was that for many this is very much a family affair.
Oasis!
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's our son's first gig tonight as well, so a good one to start off, eh?
Yep. First real gig as a big family together as well, so.
Just buzzing.
We're the mums, and we never thought that we would take the kids to this, so.
16 years seen them ago at Loch Lomond, and that was the best concert ever, so really looking forward to tonight.
And now we're doing it with the kids.
First ever gig was in 1996 at Edinburgh. Been waiting 15 years, and I've brought my daughter along today. It'll be the first time that she's ever seen Oasis.
It's brilliant. I'm glad that we get to take them. We never thought we would get to take our own kids, so such a buzz.
Yeah. That's good. My dad's coming, so he's the big fan. I'm not the big fan, so I'm just here for him.
But you're going to...
I'm going to enjoy it because I'm here with him.
At Murrayfield.
Oh, well, I seen them in 2009 when she was only 1 year old, so to bring your daughter here is absolutely amazing.
Looking very, very smart here.
Scotland's turn, it's
I know.
Scotland's turn, it's our turn today!
I thought I was going to a rugby game actually, but...
Next door to Murrayfield, the ice rink has been transformed into a fan zone. And for Oasis tribute band, definitely Oasis, playing here is the closest they've got yet to being rock and roll stars.
We're here doing the warm-up show for Oasis, like the pre-show thing. So we're going to hit the stage about 4:30.
We're expecting a couple of thousand people. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. We were just out listening to sound check, so it's pretty cool, you know. Like, I'm pretty sure I just saw Noel drive past in his wee Jeep, so we're pretty close. Oh, good.
Tonight, though, all eyes will be on Noel and Liam as Scotland welcomes the brothers back in supernova style.
It'll be a brilliant day. It's going to be special, and we cannot wait to get in the mix.
The excitement of it all, it's just amazing. And it just being here myself, though, it was so good.
Is he an Oasis fan?
Buzzing. We're actually trying to get him a bucket hat. Since he can't come.
It was extremely, really wholesome and good.
Yes, heartwarming. They're not going to cut this, Gary.
Well, I'm delighted now to be joined by journalist and broadcaster Gordon Smart and his son, Jimmy. Gordon, you've seen Oasis already on this tour. What was it like?
I think it's one of the best nights of my life, and it's the best I've ever seen them. First saw them in 1995 at Irvine Beach when I was 15 years old, and today I bring my 15-year-old son, Jimmy, so he sees them for the first time at Murrayfield. So it's a really special day for us.
Oh, Jimmy, how are you feeling about it?
I mean, words can't describe how excited I am today, so...
Try and find them.
Is it a good dad bringing you along to this?
Yes, 100%. You know, I'm so grateful I'm able to come today. It's brilliant.
Gordon, to have them back at Murrayfield, what do you think this is going to be like tonight?
Oh, somebody said a brilliant thing the other day. They said it's like when your team scores a goal and it lasts for 2 hours. And I thought that was a brilliant analogy. It felt like such an upbeat, happy moment. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world that's fairly miserable. It's a 2-hour escape from all of that. It's wonderful, and they sound great, they look great, the atmosphere's brilliant, the people, the Scottish fans are outstanding, so I think it'll be better than Wembley.
Yes, you heard it here. And you've got a star-studded moment coming up because you're going to meet Noel now, aren't you?
You've kept me waiting a long time, Laura, so I think I might have missed the window.
No!
But only for you, Laura Boyd.
Oh, thank you very much. Right, enjoy that, Jimmy. Have an
Thank you,
amazing time.
Thanks, Laura.
This is a night that's going to live forever in the hearts of so many. If you're going, have an absolutely amazing time. Guys, we'll let you go and get Noel.
Right, thank you.
See you later.
See you later.
Have an amazing one. Enjoy.
Laura at Murrayfield ahead of the Oasis gig. Thank you. Let's get to other news now. Nicola Sturgeon will face questions about her arrest as part of an exclusive interview to be shown on STV on Monday night.
You've got a tattoo.
Midlife crisis alert.
Midlife crisis alert. You're arrested. You have to attend a police station. You're there for hours. How was that?
The former First Minister speaks to Julie Etchingham ahead of the release next week of her political memoir, Frankly. Completely and utterly unacceptable. That's how the First Minister has branded Israel's decision to approve a plan to seize control of Gaza City. John Swinney has reiterated his calls for the international community to secure a ceasefire. It comes after the Israeli Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, met with his war cabinet, confirming a major escalation in the conflict. Gráinne na Gréachán spoke to those impacted by the conflict here in Scotland.
Destruction and devastation after another Israeli airstrike hits Gaza. Palestinians salvage through the rubble that once made up the beating heart of this city, now reduced to ruin. But there's further escalation of the conflict as the Israeli government approves plans to seize full control of Gaza City, a decision many international leaders have condemned.
The Israeli government has just gone, it went too far, too long ago, and it's going even further, too far at this moment. So the international community has got to intervene and it's got to act. And that's the call that I make today for the international community to make itself effective and impactful in stopping a humanitarian crisis that every one of us can see.
In Israel, protesters flooded the streets, demanding a deal to secure the safe release of hostages held by Hamas.
Between Gaza and Israel could be solved long time ago if the just Hamas was released our hostage. I mean, that's it. And we don't look for anything else.
Humanitarian organisations continue to warn of the widespread starvation and malnutrition of Palestinians. Closer to home, the suffering is felt here, with the imam at this mosque in Aberdeen having lost much of his family to the conflict.
People have no food, no access for clean water, no medical care, no education, no life. And this decision is wrong decision because it's not going to bring any peace. This decision very dangerous for people of Gaza. This is also dangerous for the hostages.
Gráinne na Gréachán, STV News.
The comedian Hardeep Singh Kohli has appeared in court on sex-related charges. The 56-year-old allegedly attacked 3 women between 2007 and 2016. He faces 6 charges, including indecent assault and breach of the peace. Kohli denies all of them, with a trial set for November. A former Scottish Army major accused of killing his wife during a kayaking trip in Australia has been granted bail. Jacqueline Davidson's death in 2020 was initially considered to be an accident, but Graham Davidson from Glasgow was charged with her murder earlier this year. The 56-year-old is further accused of fraud offences over claims on his wife's $1 million life insurance policies. Davidson's lawyers say there is no direct evidence against him. Police Scotland's investigation into the disappearance of teenager Cole Cooper is being looked into by the Forces Standards Department. The body of the 19-year-old was found in wooded area near his home in Banknock 4 weeks after he first went missing. His family have filed numerous complaints. Police Scotland say they are being looked into. A man who was riding a mobility scooter has died 6 days after a crash with a car in Airdrie. The collision happened on Gartley Road last Friday. The 84-year-old was taken to hospital but died yesterday. More than 1,000 scouts have spent the last week camping at a jamboree near Glasgow. Young people from as far afield as Scandinavia and Germany took part. Ian O'Brienly has been finding out.
Warming up around the campfire as Auchingillan Jamboree officially kicks off. For the thousands of scouts here, it's the highlight of their year.
I've been coming to Auchingillan here since I was a toddler, so I genuinely care about this place as if it were my home. Coming to the full AJ has always been one of the things I've really wanted to do.
This is Subcamp Day, a chance for the young people to chat, swap badges and explore what the site has to offer. While it's all about the fun, the chance to meet and make new friends can't be missed.
Probably we both found friends from Wales, and they told us a bit about Wales and we told them a bit about Scotland. It was pretty fun talking together.
These scouts from near Stuttgart in Germany have been enjoying the best that Scottish Scouting has to offer.
Lots of activities. Like in Germany we only have a few workshops, and here's the fun park and the climbing and everything. Yeah. It's really cool, yeah.
Parts of the camp had to be dismantled on Monday when Storm Flores hit. But not even that could dampen spirits.
Quite enjoyed having to sleep in the hall over there for the storm.
We got sent home, sadly, second day, because of the storm. But other than that, it was good. It was nice to have a day at home, though. I got a shower.
On the day of activities, that was followed up by the storm incoming, so we had a few challenges there, but we managed to adapt. We put some tents down and things like that, and then we came back after that. Everybody got back up and running, the programme came back online again, so it's been good, really good. Kids are having a great time.
Well, this camp got off to a stormy start, but it's finally starting to brighten up here. Auchengallen Jamboree brought over 1,000 kids together to make new friends, new memories and new experiences. Iona Brownlee, STV News, Auchengallen.
Romance here with the sport. Good performances last night, Hibs and Dundee United. Good to see Scottish teams doing well.
Really good to see, John. Earlier in the week, Rangers had that emphatic win in their Champions League qualifier. Last night, as you mentioned, Hibs, well, they are in a very commanding position in their Conference League qualifier, and Dundee United returning with a draw. So we're going to show you some action from those games, but first some news from Celtic and Rangers.
STV Sport, sponsored by the C.R. Smith Summer Sale.
Good evening. Brendan Rodgers believes he will get the financial backing he needs from the Celtic board to strengthen his squad, but is unsure if he'll make those additions before next week's Champions League deadline. At Rangers, Russell Martin says he won't get stressed about his team selection being leaked ahead of their European match during the week. Here's Ronnie Charters.
Celtic have recruited 7 players so far this summer, as Brendan Rodgers looks to enhance his squad. But for a section of the club's support, 7 isn't enough. With a Champions League playoff on the horizon, many would have expected more. But for the Celtic manager, he believes he'll be in a stronger position come the end of the window.
In terms of the fans, Brendan, I think it's fair to say that the frustration is turning into anger towards the board regarding the lack of business. Can you understand that? What would be your message?
Yeah, I think the board have shown over many years, numbers of years, that the work will get done. So of course, as coaches and managers and supporters, you want the best players, and the board will want to improve the squad as well. So I'm very hopeful that we can do that. I can't afford to get bogged down in it, and then as the window goes on, hopefully we can add the players that can make our football smile even more.
Over at Rangers, Russell Martin gave his response after the starting 11 for the recent Champions League qualifier against Victoria Pilsen was leaked several hours before kick-off.
Well, I think there's enough stuff in this job to be concerned about and to focus on all the time. So I'm not going to stress overly about the team being leaked. As I said, we spoke about it here. It's not ideal, but I also believe that no one's done it to hurt us or harm us.
Elsewhere, the club are still awaiting clearance for Mikey Moore, so he won't feature this weekend, but could still be in the squad for the second leg of their Champions League tie on Tuesday. And finally at Celtic, Johnny Kenny has signed a new contract with the Parkhead club until the summer of 2029. Ronnie Charters, STV Sport.
Now to last night's games, and David Gray says Hibernian are in a fantastic position in their Conference League qualifier, but has warned the tie is far from over. Gray's side defeated Partizan Belgrade 2-0 in the first leg of the third-round qualifier in Serbia last night. Well, today, Hibs announced the signing of midfielder Miguel Chaiwa from Swiss side Young Boys. Here's Jimmy Bothwick.
In the cauldron of Belgrade, it was the travelling Hibees wearing the biggest smiles at full-time. And as fans back in Edinburgh snapped up the last of the tickets for Thursday's return leg, supporters were dreaming of league phase football.
Well, would hope so. That would be nice. That would be nice, to get a few games, and maybe get a wee away trip somewhere.
They've been playing really well. I didn't believe the Partizan team were that great a team.
I remember Eddie Turnbull's Tornadoes.
And I rank Davy Gray as high as anybody.
Hibs powered into a strong position to make the Conference League playoff round after Partizan were reduced to 10 men in the first half, and Martin Boyle netted his 100th goal for the club soon after. A second half VAR awarded penalty sent the green and white corner of the stadium into raptures. With a commanding position in the tie, one former Hibs star believes David Gray has his players well equipped to see it out and book a final qualifier against Legia Warsaw or AEK Larnaca.
I think so. I think if you've played, you understand that a 2-0 lead sounds brilliant, but it's also, you know, if teams come out firing and they score early, 2-0 can sometimes be a wee bit apprehensive. But credit to them, they've done it, they're embracing it, and I know Dave, the type of character he is, he'll be on them all the time, he'll look after them, but fingers crossed they can obviously get through the time.
Meanwhile, Dundee United returned from Austria with an impressive 2-2 draw in the first leg of their third-round Conference League qualifier against Rapid Vienna last night. Jamie Borthwick, STV Sport.
Jamie mentioned the return leg will be at Easter Road on Thursday next week, and what a night that could be for Hibernian. OK, on to other football news now, and after Keanu Bacchus re-signed for St Mirren, manager Stephen Robinson declared he arguably has the second best midfield in Scotland, with Celtic the only club stronger than the Saints in that position. A roundup of the rest of today's Premiership news begins with the very latest in Paisley.
Like to me a bit higher?
Look who's back. Just over a year after leaving Paisley for Mansfield, Keanu Bacchus has returned to a place that Stephen Robinson has described as Bacchus's home to further strengthen the team's midfield.
For me, arguably one of the best midfields in the league now, which is amazing to say that as manager of St Mirren, so it gives us a real base to build from. Killian Phillips, who's on fire at the moment, a full international footballer. Keanu Bacchus, a full international footballer. Our captain Mark O'Hara, Liam Donnelly, Austin Smith. Yeah, I believe we've got really, really good midfield players that can match anybody on their day.
The Saints host Motherwell tomorrow, with Lennon Miller returning for the visitors. At Hearts, Cammy Devlin is in the final year of his contract. The midfielder insists his future isn't at the forefront of his thoughts.
I think it will take care of itself, whether it's a positive or a negative. I'm sure it will, but for me personally, I just come into work every day, work as hard as I can, and hopefully get picked to play on the weekends, and yeah, that's it.
And at Kilmarnock, Stuart Kettlewell expects to face a Hibs team on a high after their win in Europe last night.
Very good for Hibs, very good for Scottish football if we want to then strip it back for that, but obviously my concern is Kilmarnock, and what does that mean for us? I think it just means that it's going to be a really difficult game for us on Sunday. It would have been anyway, irrespective of the result, but I think that's something that probably just gives Hibs that extra boost and that extra bit of confidence.
In the Premiership this weekend, Livingston hosts Falkirk, Rangers are at home to Dundee, Aberdeen against Celtic is an early kick-off on Sunday, and Hearts are away to Dundee United. And finally, a Dundee United fan may have woken up with a few bruises this morning. Daniel Glenn slid down the stairs celebrating United's first equaliser against Rapid Vienna in Austria last night. The supporter says he was going for a celebratory cuddle and slid among the chaos.
STV Sport, sponsored by the C.R. Smith Summer Sale.
Now, John, what the chap also did say was that he blamed it on the booze. Not the booze that he may have consumed, rather he said there was beer all over the stairs and that's what made him slip.
Of course it was, of course it was. You can see it there. Well, man, thank you. Sean, how's the weekend weather forecast?
Outbreaks of ancient sites will gradually settle into an evening of pizza plates al fresco. TUI sponsors STV Weather.
Very good evening to you. Another blustery old day out there, feeling quite cool in that wind, especially around the west coast and across the islands. Temperatures about 15 degrees and strong winds to come tonight and tomorrow as well. Now, overnight tonight becomes mostly dry, but we will see some rain coming into the far northwest later on. Temperatures about 12 or 13 degrees. Now, this weather front that comes in during tonight to northwestern parts of the country will also bring in gusty winds. And what I've done in this map here is shaded areas where we could see gusts of wind up to maybe 50 miles per hour. So Col, Tiree, the Small Isle, Skye, maybe the northwest part of the Highlands as well. So a very windy end to the night here with those gusty winds coming through as that rain runs through as well. The winds won't be quite as strong across central and southern parts, but if you're up early on tomorrow morning, as that rain goes through, the trees might be swaying about quite a bit with the gusty winds, and then that clears away south and eastwards. And then for most of us tomorrow, it's sunshine and showers, but most of the showers will be across northwestern parts, still staying blustery and still feeling cool in that wind as well. Now hopefully the winds will have eased down enough if you're taking a ferry tomorrow morning from the mainland over to Arran for the Brodick Highland Games, that hopefully not too much in the way of disruption for the ferries. Hopefully the worst of that wind will have cleared through, but as I say, blustery still through the afternoon, risk of the odd shower. Drier, brighter, quieter weather on Sunday and feeling pleasant in the sunshine that breaks through in eastern parts, highs 20 degrees.
TUI sponsors STV Weather.
And finally, a tiny rescue kitten in South Lanarkshire found himself in a tight spot after managing to wedge his head into the hole of a brick. 6-week-old Yogi left his foster mum absolutely bricking it, but luckily a team of vets were able to help him wriggle free. Caitlin Hutchinson has been to meet Yogi. Now he's back home, happy and healthy.
We'll just head down. Hello, Mama. This is Yogi.
He's a tiny 6-week-old kitten that's proven curiosity may not kill the cat, but it can get the cat stuck in a brick.
Kitten's full of mischief, as usual. This is the cat tower. The bricks were supporting underneath. I came down to feed them on the morning and I could just hear this awful panicked meowing. And all I could see was this brick with a body and a tail. His head was the other side.
He was rushed to Clyde Vet Group in Lanark, and a little bit of sedation and lubrication later, he was free.
So this is the brick, not the actual brick. The bricks have been there for years and it's the first time a kitten has put their head through the brick.
Oh dear.
Needless to say, there are no bricks now.
Oh, so it was a case of lots of lube then?
Yes, lots of it. They put their video up on Facebook and you can see all the team around him and all this lube being stuck everywhere.
Well, little Yogi is safely out of the brick, back on his paws, and as you can see, full of beans. Now, his humans say that they're going to keep him well away from any DIY in the future, but looking at this wee face, I don't think he's making any promises. Hello. Anne's now looking for the perfect forever homes for Yogi and his siblings. 1 life down, 8 to go. Caitlin Hutchison, STV News in Lanark.
Let's finish off with an Oasis cliche. Was the kitten building a wonder wall? That'll be the end of them, hopefully, from all of us here. Thanks for watching. Good night.